Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is Finish It Friday and we've got some things that we are finishing up today so we can get them put away and done. As you know, I need to make a tag for this one. This is for the journal that I just started with decided to put it in this one. I think it's going to be beautiful in there. I do need a tag to go in the back of that, so we can make a tag for this one today. Let's see, I've got some of these are already complete. These are the paint chip tags that I made. This is going in the same journal as probably this one and this one. And then we made this one. These I just sewed around the edges since you last saw them. I need to trim the threads, but I did sew around them. Decided not to sew around this one. You know, I could actually do the tags, but I may come back to this because I feel like it's not quite going to fit the design in this one because it's cute. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But this may not end up going in this journal because now that I've put these things on it and the way that I did it, I can't go back and sew it. So I think I may try again to make one for this one and do it in a sewn version. So I'm going to come back to that and figure that out. I've got some journaling cards here that I did sew. So these were the ones that we did with the gesso. And these were all master boards. And then I covered the back. And then I've got some tags. I put the sewed around. I do need to put some rivets on, or the eyelets on those, so I can put those aside and finish those up. These are done. Here's another tag. We can finish that up. These are journaling cards. These are complete. Oh, wait a minute. There's one, this one. This one, I accidentally sewed two together. So I need to make a tag for that one. So that one's not complete. We need to do something with that. And then I've got these. I wonder if... I feel like that's not quite big enough. I feel like it needs something just a little more than that. I was like, can we just put one of those in there? So I got those. I've got this one. Oh, there we go. That's the perfect size, really. There it is. We've got the tag, so we don't have to make, let's cut that on the back. We don't have to make anything too much bigger. We can just finish this one off and it'll go like that. Okay. And then I've got this one, another journaling card here. These were all done from master boards. And then these are the ones we've been working on the last couple of days with the stamps. Remember the stamps that we did from the grocery store? We made the tags and I went ahead and sewed all the way around them, stamped them up a little bit more. And I think they turned out amazing with the envelopes. I love these. I am so happy with these. There's one. This is the fish menu. I think they turned out great. And some of them are a little bit tight in there. I need to work on that. What did on the other side of some of them so that I could put them on the opposite side page. Added some extra stamping on there. One, two. This is the sausage one. This is the first one we made. And then we've got plantation coffee. Sweet shop. Look at the mice. I'm really happy with these. These are just so much fun. I had a great time with these. I was just able to sit down and kind of go through the same motions with all of them. I love this one too because it's got the green on it. It's one of my favorites. And then these are the double pocket ones. And I made the little tags. Same process. It's just the envelope. And then I just sewed down the middle to make little single pockets out of them. I decided to do this with the small tags. These were the scraps that I had left. And I made, I was able, because I had 4 of them, I was able to make 2 of the double pockets with them. So I made the big envelope the same way. Instead of slitting the side, I slit the top, and then I tucked these guys in. Isn't that fun? I love them. So those are done. I was able to complete all of those. And as I'm sitting here at my desk, I realize I still have these on my desk, you guys. So we made these a while back. Can't even remember when. They're just supposed to be, you know, just to flip out journaling spot or whatever. Put some white writing paper in there, or they could be a pocket. Could be some different things that we could do with these. Like this one, I would probably just sew up the sides here and turn it into an envelope. And then you can glue it to the page. You could clip it in, you know, something like that. Take it in a pocket. This one needs to be finished. There's not much to that one. This one looks like it needs to be finished as well. Not much to that. Honestly, all of these need some finishing. These are a little more Eastery. This is just a little card. I feel like this one I could just do some stitching and I think I'd be fine. And that might be what my intentions were. So these, I'm not going to actually finish these today though. These that I started. What I want to do is go ahead and take these and make them to match this set. So I want to do something with these to make them coordinate with these. So I wanted to show you these because these are the ones we started, but we're going to set these aside. We're going to set this one aside too. And actually I'm hoping, what was I going to do with these? Why did I put them here? Oh, the eyelets. We can finish all of this today is my hope. Not these. No. But these we can finish. This is easy. Easy peasy. So this one we're going to go for first because I can get it on my desk. All we really need to do with this one is, because it's finished at Friday, let's get this stuff done so we can start our new week fresh. Put some things away. Feel good about our accomplishments. I'm trying to make sure I go kind of in the middle. Just eyeballing. There it is. And then I'm going to go ahead and distress that edge. I put my distress. I cleaned up a little bit last night when I was done crafting. So I have to find things again because they're not on my desk. Yep, so we'll just get these things finished. And if you guys have any questions or something like that, or you want to know how I did something and it's not in this video because it might be in a different one, feel free to give me a holler down there in the comments. I'm always happy to hear from you. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, I'd love it if you did. We've got some fun things coming up, including the 1,000 subscriber challenge giveaway. I hope that you'll be excited to participate in. Got lots of prizes coming up. I was very excited about that. You'll be able to see that video. I posted it yesterday. So you'll see that video for all the details. There we go. And that one's done. I call it good. That's it. I didn't expect to do much more. I might, well, when the time comes to put it in a journal or something, I might put some other things in there. But for now, that's it. All right, so let's look at these. These are quick. Let's get them out. Get them out of here. I just need some eyelets. And you know what? I don't even care what color I get. I'm just going to grab a few. Come here, Mr. Eyelet. When I say a few, I mean one at a time, apparently. Good grief. All right, let's poke some holes in these and get them out. Do you guys ever have days where you just finish things off and get them put away? That's what I try to do on Friday. That's what I try to do. If I make a day specifically for that, then I feel like I kind of focus on that. Instead of making something new and different. With my ADHD, you know, I've got projects everywhere. And I kind of like it that way. It's not a complaint. But it always feels good to accomplish something and to finish it, doesn't it? So I encourage you to do the same on Finish It Friday or any other day. like being able to tick off that the boxes when you complete a list. Love lists. They work well for me. I should make more of them. There we go. There's another one. Look at that. Look at, we're finishing stuff up. Hope you guys have had a great week. I hope you've got fun plans for the weekend. I will be working as always. Had a great time with the kids last night. My daughter and her fiance got engaged last night or yesterday. So we went out and had a celebratory dinner. That was so nice. So these are finished. And I had some great time visiting with them and just talking about plans, and honestly, a lot of just listening to them because they were just having so much fun with it. And I love that. So that was great time. I'm thinking maybe we can just use this. It's actually the perfect width. I'd probably narrow it down just a little bit and put it in there. Do you think that's a good one? A little bit different from the papers that are in here, but the color scheme is about right. And, ooh, that would be cute too. Layer this one. No, you can't really see that over it. What could I do with this one? That would be kind of fun. Make a tag with this one, and okay. I know I didn't really explain that, but watch what I can do. All right, I've got my thumb where I wanted to cut it. I'm going to cut it right about there, and I'm going to trim this slightly, just slightly off the edge. I know it's a productive week. I need to take my trash out. It's getting full. All right, so I'm going to trim up these corners. Where's one of those tags? It's got... I don't have to make up my corners all over again. This one's different on each corner. So what I'm going to do is flip this back around this way. I must have eyeballed and then trimmed the edges off of that one because that's just not even close to the same. Look how crooked that is. Wonder if I can do... I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. Didn't bother me before. It shouldn't bother me now. So now that it's done. All right, so my thought is this. If I put an eyelet here and leave these like this, this can actually go and tuck this way and kind of hang out over the edge. Let's go ahead and corner round them though. And I didn't sew anywhere on this one. I don't think I'm going to. I am going to stick it in that book, though. I think it's still got enough of a rustic look. I think I can get away with it. But let's put an eyelet on there. And then this one too is done. Okay, that one's finished. Look at that. All right, now this one, these, what do I want to do with these? Oops, that's a prize. Let's see here. Let me think a minute. I've still got more of those stamps in here. I've got a few of them. Actually, if I have 3, it's perfect. Look at that. I have 3. Done. All right, so hold on to those, T. Let's put, this would be perfect too. I have to trim it, but that's okay. This one is already kind of collage-y feel. And these are all florally. These are scraps from that book. So I've got perfect. This is perfect. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I don't need to collage them because I've got these scraps. I can still treat them like those, which would actually make them, okay, that would make them coordinate. So let's see, how wide is this? This is 6 inches. So I'm going to cut these at 6 inches. I think I do want to use this one because that'll actually help tie this one back in, because it would be found at double places in the journal. I want to use this one. I think I want to use these 3. Okay, so I'm going to cut these all at 6 inches so that they fit. I know that journal wasn't actually going to be grungy, but it's kind of starting to take a little bit of a grunge turn, just a little. I think it's going to turn out beautiful. It's going to still be, I think it's still going to have enough bright and cheerful. And if I'm wrong, then I'll put these in something else. You know, they're not in there yet, so it's not permanent. I've got the pages in there, which I still need to sew around. I haven't sewn them yet. It's actually perfect. Oh, but you know what I did? I didn't fold these specifically each. Oops. Well, I can trim it once it's on there, or not. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna glue these and trim around the outsides. I was actually trying to find my pin because I'm so not used to this working when I first get up and start using it. So we went to this restaurant last night, and shoot, I wish I could tell you the name of it. It was a really nice place. I was glad I changed into nicer clothes. I didn't know where we were going because I'd never been there before. This was Chloe's. She's been there, and she used to work down the street from this place. So she'd been there before and knew more about it. And she's been trying to get me there for probably a year because they have this cool kind of ice cream that she just loves. And I'd say it was worth the drive, for sure. It was pricey, but it was worth it. It was worth it. And to see the smiles, it was well worth it. All right, we'll do that. I like the edges like that because it kind of softens it up just a little bit. I'm going to glue this one on there. And this is just old book page. This was my glue book. I think this was the end of my glue book, and I just decided to use the pages for something and got a new glue book. I don't know. I say glue book. I don't really use it for that. I use it more for collaging stuff. Like if I need some written book page, and then that's what I grab is that book. But it's there if I need it for glue page as well. But I don't use glue stick much, so I don't know. I don't go through it as fast as others use their glue books, I guess. I almost never, I don't like to use glue stick. I have one. I just don't care for it. There we go. Chunk those corners. Two, and let's put this one. That one's right. That one's just perfect as well. There. Gorgeous. I do have a little piece right here. Well, you know what though? Once I ink that, it's not going to show. I'm not going to stress over that a little bit. I think I'll leave it alone. And then if I sew these, it'll be even less noticeable. Okay, so there's that. Now, the next thing I want to do is I stenciled the other ones. I think I want to do the same here. And we're going to get out the same stencil. And I've got the same ink, and I've got the same brush, and I got the same stuff. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be much, just a hint of it will work. And I'm going to do the same thing down here. I'm going to go a little bit darker and a little bit fuller down here. That worked out. That's awesome. All right. Let's see if we can, I don't know if I can do that again, but don't need to. But we'll do it the same way. There. I really like the stencil. So here's the question. Do I put my stamp on here in the same upper right-hand corner as we would our mail? Should I still put a stamp up in the corner here? I think so. Even though it's different, even though it's not envelope style, I think I'm still going to do that because I think it'll make it kind of cohesive in a way. And again, even if I don't put these in this flower journal, I may change my mind. I don't know, because I was thinking I would be doing that one brighter colors, not grungy, and yet look at me, I'm making grunge, and I might have to make some different things for that, and that's okay. That's okay, because we can do that. But let's put some stamping on here before we put those on. Until the journal's done, we can do whatever we want. Of course, we're never going to say it's done until it's done, right? Until we know that we've got what we want. Now, let's see here. We need the black archival. I want to use the worn out one because I don't want it to be perfect. Just kind of putting some of this here. No perfection at all. Just trying to grunge it up a little. Do the same thing to these. No specific placement, just trying to add interest and detail. Was nice. There we go. Probably should be doing something up here too, huh? Why not? Okay, so there's that one. Now, I do like the alphabet, the way that the alphabet looked on there. I'm going to go ahead and use a darker brown for that. And I'm going to put it in different spots on different ones. trying to line it up just a little bit because, yeah, it'll bother me if it's crooked. It really will. Believe it or not. There we go. And let's see, what else do we need? Let's do the butterfly as well. I'm okay if it goes off the page, doesn't have to be perfect. I'm kind of liking it on that corner. Okay, and then I like this one too, and I think I'm gonna put this one kind of down under here. Just kind of random. Go. And is that it with our stamping? What do you guys think? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do this. These are all the stamps I used on the other ones, so I'm just kind of tying them together. Put some script on there. Doesn't really show there, but there, that helped. Just tying it all together. Perfect. Love it. Just a little bit extra detail makes such a huge difference. Gretchen, I hear you snoring over there. Awesome. Okay, now let's get those stamps on here. I think these are almost complete. I will do some sewing on these. Where did they go? To bring it all together. Let's figure out which ones we want on which. Does it matter? How much does it matter? Muffins, cupcakes, and caviar. Looks good to me. Oh my goodness. She's snoring so bad. I wish you guys could hear that. It's so funny. I may end up just making all of these little envelopes. Probably. Instead of flip outs. Okay, now then I need one more stamp. And it's going to be this one. I have a better postal stamp, but this is the one I can find, and this is the one I used on the other ones. So that's what we're going to use. Sometimes I like to stamp them twice. There, good enough. All right, so that's that. That was quick and easy, wasn't it? Almost painless. Should I do anything to the other side? I don't know. Probably not. I think it would be fine to leave. You know, it would be really cute if I had it. But I used all that paper. I was going to say that old vintage notebook paper, but I think these are good. I think I'm going to sew them. Not now. And come back with just an envelope. I I think that'll be beautiful. If I'm going to make them an envelope, and I'm already deciding that, I do need to trim this edge off right here. Then what I want to do is put a thumb hole here. Since I've already decided I'm going to do that in these last, 20 seconds. I'll go ahead and do that. Might as well before it's sewn. And we can go ahead and distress around it. Just hold this together and distress all around the edges. And what I'll do is take a picture of these, and they'll be in the thumbnail so that you guys can see the finished project after they're sewn. I think that's a great idea. Go around the edges here. I don't need to get the inside because that'll be sewn together, but we do want to do the outside, right? And as I'm thinking that, let's see here a minute. We need a closure. Did I do that? Okay. We need a closure. Should we put a button or something there? Or should I leave it alone? I think it'd be nice to have a button or something here that we could at least tuck this into. Let me think on that while I distress these here. Think about it. I'll have to decide if I'm going to put these in that journal too. I'm really thinking that. Depends on the pages, I guess. Once I look back at those pages, and as I'm looking over to my side, I'm realizing they're pretty bright. I might just grunge up the whole thing after all. I don't know. I don't know. It's more my style. What do you guys think? Tell me in the description box. Should I grunge up the journal or not? I want to hear what you have to say. Maybe we'll do a vote on my community tab. Grunge it up or leave it alone. Let me know what you think. I'll show you the pages so that you can vote knowledgeably. You know what I'm talking about. I think I was really resisting the grunge, but I love it so. Okay, so these are all distressed up. Perfect, ready to go for that. Let me show you the pages in here as I'm talking. And as you remember, I've got the bookmarks here that I can make them grungier. They do have a little distress ink on them, but these are the pages inside that I've used. And I could totally grunge them up. I just haven't, but they'd be beautiful that way. Every single one of them. So these are the pages inside and the papers that I used. So you guys vote down below, grunge or leave it alone. Let me know what you think. Now that you guys have seen all the pages and all the papers. So I think they'd be, I mean, they'd be gorgeous just tucked in here anyway, even if it's not grunged up. I think it'd be fun to tuck these in anyway. But these are all, I'm thinking to put all of those kind of things in there. So let me know what you think, you guys. I am going to be sewing around each of these pages so that they will have some stitching on them. That's for later, not today. And we'll be putting this together soon. As soon as those pages are sewn together, I can actually go ahead and start putting it together and working on pockets and details and all the fun things. So anyways, vote below, you guys. You've seen my projects today. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. We'll get out some of your unfinished projects and get them finished. Hope I can inspire you that way. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks so much for joining me. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.